When I say I am all over the place, I mean I'm all over the place more than normal because this episode was so good. It was so good. I loved it. But before I get too into it, I'm Princess Davy coming at you with another reaction to Chucky episode 4. Halfway through the first season. Hopefully, we get more seasons out of this series. I'd love to be a victim. Anyways, but yes, we're like I said, I am using the word reaction because this isn't a hardcore episode breakdown. It's just my personal thoughts, feelings, reactions, opinions to the series as it's unfolding. So, sorry if you're coming for like a breakdown. That's not this, but also like spoiler warning because this episode was so good. It was a hospital episode. I love me a hospital episode. They said in the little special features after the episode that it was an homage to Halloween 2. Love that. Love that movie. The lighting in the episode was so good. It was on point. The hospital looked super expensive. Okay. It was just a really great episode from start to finish. I loved it. I loved it. I love that we're getting to see more of the characters, like relationships, interpersonal relationships, not only with between themselves, like the kids, but like with their parents and stuff like that. The parents interacting more, like punching each other and stuff. It was a great little episode. We got a little bit of everything. Okay, we even got to see a little bit more into Charles Lee Ray's background. Okay, like we got a cool dual dark version of Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, and I'm here for it. I love me a twisted fairy tale. I love me an urban legend. I love me the movie Urban Legend. Such a good movie. Okay, great chase scene with Tara Reid. Okay, like oh, good. Anyways, like this episode was great. I loved that we get to see a little bit into the villain, the evil character's background, but not too much. And I love that they're leaving the evil character evil. Okay, like I know it sounds weird to say that, but it's just refreshing. Okay, no more like excusing evil. Like he's just evil and he wants to kill people. And I think one of the kids' name was even Andy, which was kind of cool. And the little kid in the hospital that they flashback like fast was wearing like overalls and striped shirts. So lots of little things here and there. Just a really good episode. Like I'm glad that Jake is like seeing like, hey, like I don't want people to die. I could have lost Devin, which I still am on the fence about. Okay, like I don't know if his heart is really in it for the right reasons. But anyways, like it's just, and that could just be my own little wounded heart. I should say that, like Anyways, like it was just really good to see that this character doesn't necessarily agree with killing. Okay, like there's this whole part with like Lexi and stuff like that, and he's all that his frustration comes out, and he finally says it. He's like, "You deserve to die because you're an asshole. She's a bitch." And it was just, it's glad though. I'm glad that he's like, but I don't actually want you to die because there is like a level, there is a difference. Okay, like and I mean, and I'm not gonna try to get into that. This is just. This is not the time or place, and I am not the one. So like, it was just a great episode, and I loved this new version of Chucky. Like the creator said, with each new movie, with this new series, they wanted to introduce new forms of Chucky. So we got the melted, like half form Chucky, like the two-faced version, if you will. It was great. It was a cool new version. It kind of made me like, okay, I'm a little less terrified of you. Okay, I'm still terrified of fucking Chucky. I'm scared, especially when they were doing the like little running through the peripheral visions. Like that's why before when I was setting this up and I started filming, I kept looking in the TV because I'm gonna sound crazy, but like in my head I'm like, Chucky's running back there. I swear it's the orange lighting. It was the orange lighting, but it was just a good episode. It was a great like fun hospital episode because we weren't stuck in the hospital. Okay, like it was, we got to go into the burnt down mansion of these rich kids, these rich folks, and we get to see, like again, like with the relationships between the kids and the parents. We get to see like maybe Junior doesn't want to actually do the running. I mean, that was obvious, but we kind of get to see like the parents kind of confronting that, and it made me kind of feel theory time. So if you're someone who hates theories, that instead, like maybe Junior's gonna be the one who cracks and like ends up teaming up with Chucky. Maybe even Junior already has a Chucky. Okay, like I'm not one to spec. I don't know if I said it in my reaction to the trailer, but I feel like there's multiple Chuckies already running around. You know, like when they were doing the peripheral things, like there's no way that was the same Chucky, the burnt Chucky. Okay, because he didn't look burnt. Again, I could be wrong, but like I also just think it could Junior might snap. Okay, if any of the characters they've presented so far, it might be Junior. Okay, but also he probably watch me say that and then he dies like this next episode. So you're like, wrong, you were wrong, which is typical of me. But like, this episode was great. It was so good. I cannot wait for episode 5. Legit, it was so good. Let me know what you're thinking of this series, of this episode. Like, seriously, leave me a comment down below. Follow me on TikTok or Instagram because I post a lot over there. I even did like a doodle where Princess Davy meets Chucky for Drawloween, which was a thing I did all throughout October. You can see that on Instagram. But legit, thanks for watching these videos, folks. Like, I do them for y'all. I mean, I do them for anyone because I'm just bored and I'm all excited and giddy from the episode. But legit, I'm glad y'all enjoy them. Hopefully, you subscribe, like, for more. I don't know how to end these ever. Love y'all.